Hello, and welcome to a brand new playthrough for a game that probably not many people will know, but I think it will be interesting to do a playthrough. Welcome to Luminous Arc 2, the second game in the Luminous Arc series, which I believe has gone up to about maybe 4 or 5 games. Only the first 2, and I believe the 4th, have been released in the West. So, not a super well-known game. It's by Marvelous. It's a strategy RPG, so we get the general idea of how the gameplay will go. The story is kind of okay-ish, middle of the road really. Gaston. The preparations for the fireworks seem to be going well. Report in, men. Is everything in order? Yes, sir, Gaston. They'll be ready in no time. It's important that the fireworks are ready to announce the start of the Starflower Festival. There's no room for error. We will light the spectacle that will move even the Shadow Frost Witch. Yes, sir. But, Sir Gaston, do you think that all this is really appropriate? Why? What are you talking about? This witch conflict rages on. Is this the time for festivals? But of course, it's even more important in such troubled times. The citizens need hope after the past 3 years of strife. The Queen is hosting this amazing celebration to ease their worries. Oh, my dear, kind-hearted Queen. We're truly blessed to have her. Sniff. Does her glory not move you to tears? Oh, yes, sir. Also crying, sir. Please try not to weep on the fireworks, sir. Worry not, my good man. These fireworks are tear-proof. Their cases are formed from the finest water-resistant material. Let those manly tears flow. I'm crying on the inside, sir. I need to get back to work now. I must depart as well. The Queen has summoned me. We have more information regarding the Shadow Frost Witch.
Your Majesty, brighter and more full of life than the sun itself.
There's our Queen.
Gaston, leader of the Tusk Squad, is present as requested.
I have waited for you, Gaston.
So some of the major cutscenes will have voiceover like this, and the not as important cutscenes will just have no voiceover, which is an interesting choice. This, I think, was released in like 2008, so it's pretty early in the DS's life cycle, and it uses voices, some full voice scenes.
Noisy as ever, I see.
Quite an insult, coming from the head of our information bureau. I've delayed festival obligations to hear your report.
Gaston is no nonsense.
So, tell me what the Shadow Frost Witch has been up to recently.
Where is Richter?
Where is Richter?
Richter is on duty, exterminating those vile beast fiends.
He's the same as ever, too.
I understand. Grim, please take the floor.
Yes, Your Majesty. Now, if I may begin. Points 05 and 19 have observed golems in the witch's service.
So, the story you can kind of get a sense of what it is. That there are apparently witches in the world, and these witches are having a war, and the humans are kind of in the middle, getting mixed up in it.
A few people were injured. Also, we have seen fiends from Observation Post 07. Fiend sightings and their attacks are rising dramatically. Details of the attacks and damage estimates are in the files. This concludes my report.
It's quite a solid report.
That Shadow Frost Witch thinks she can do as she pleases.
What are our countermeasures? Gaston?
We don't like this Shadow Frost Witch.
A stout iron wall, of course. Tusk Squad has been strengthened. We are defending the city from multiple locations.
The attack on Titan strategy, a wall.
The Talon Squad, led by Richter, is destroying the fiends as we find them near the city.
Yet our reports say that it is only getting worse. We need more. Surely it would be better to form a squad to exterminate them.
We must not seek battle. Our forces are only to be used for defense, and only as necessary.
Queen seems level-headed.
I have every confidence in both Gaston and Richter. However, please take care to minimize the fiend threat.
Leave everything to me.
Forgive my tardiness. I am Wendell from engineering.
Wendell.
My radiant queen.
Steiner.
Steiner, leader of the Stinger Squad, is now in your presence.
Steiner the Stinger.
You're late, Wendell.
It doesn't matter. I have great news. Wonderful, joyous news.
What's the news?
Well, what is it?
Are you ready for this? Go ahead, Steiner.
Yes, sir. The beta version of the runic engine, which we have been working so long to create, has finally been completed.
Well, this sounds promising.
The runic engine. It's finished?
Not quite, Your Highness. We've only assembled the machinery. We are still unsure whether or not it will work as designed.
Experimental machine.
We can't say for sure until we test it on a live human.
Live human testing always goes well.
So you haven't even begun the testing stage? Still so far off. Once we have a human subject, we can begin immediately. Do you have any volunteers lined up? Yes. I would like to conduct the first tests on myself. What? You want to experiment on yourself?
Honorable.
I live to serve our queen. I understand the workings of the runic engine better than anyone.
Steiner won't test it on other humans. Probably over concern for their safety.
I am most suited to this task.
Is this all right with you, Wendell?
Well, yes. Right, Steiner?
If something goes wrong, who would be able to fix your project? You're far too valuable to endanger yourself like this.
That is a point, but there's really no other option, is there?
Our experiment will succeed. I am absolutely certain of this.
Steiner seems confident and willing.
I am so confident in my work that I'm willing to volunteer myself.
See? Bravely charging into danger is what being a knight is all about. Bravo, Steiner. But... Sir Wendell, surely your skills will keep Steiner safe? Right. Right, Steiner? Don't worry, Sir Wendell. Well then, Your Highness, perhaps we should allow Steiner to take command of the entire runic engine project. Will you be able to complete the runic engine, Steiner? I stake my life on it, my queen. Life is the most precious of all things. Are you certain? Yes, Your Majesty. I work for you and for all Carnava citizens. I understand. And I too must be prepared. Steiner, for the sake of peace across the nation of Carnava, please finish the runic engine as soon as you can. Yes, Your Majesty. I can tell I'm going to be confusing the name of the kingdom with the Pokemon Carnava. Excuse me, I have a report. What news do you have? A messenger from the Rev Magic Academy is at the castle gates. A messenger from Rev? What business does a witch have here? She says it's a document from the brilliant witch, Miss Dia. Well, get that document and send the girl home. The sooner the better. Yes, sir. Bold, bring her here. Your Majesty, the Shadowforest witch may turn her attention to us. She thinks we're collaborating with the brilliant witch. The witches are capable of sending us messages with their magic. They have sent us a physical message delivered in person. What does that mean? They're worried about having this message intercepted. This document must be something very important then. Oh, I see. But Your Majesty, it may be a devious trap of theirs. That shouldn't be a problem. We can all protect the Queen. I'm rather interested in seeing what the witches have to say. Yes. Bring the messenger here. Yes, Your Majesty. The world changes and it cannot be stopped.
Fool! Are you blind? That strike could have killed you!
We got our old wizened mentor.
Ah! Don't kick me there! That's not fair!
Ouch! That looks like it really hurt.
There's our protagonist.
Ah! Keep your guard up at all times! You're training! Yes, sir. You bastard! You want another? No!
We're patrolling the Starflower Festival for the next 3 days.
Very
The bright
scrappy.
lights may attract the beast fiends, so be on guard.
Oh, I was looking forward to enjoying the festival.
Send your complaints to the Shadow Frost Witch. If she wasn't fighting the other witches, it would be peaceful.
Quit your grumbling. Right now, we do what we must do.
Bro doesn't like witches.
Master Steven, I'd like to practice some more.
What?
More?
Very well. From the beginning. Roland, Rosh, in your places.
Is there anything you want to know before training? I guess we can go over the tutorial. Are you kidding? You don't know how to move? No, I just wanted to see what you'd say if I asked. Yeah, whatever. Well, I'll explain anyway, so listen up. You select move, an area around the character turns blue. That's the person's move range. Select the cell to move there. Having a higher move stat means that you can move farther. The move stat is equal to the number of cells you can move. You can also jump to areas that are higher up than you. The jump stat shows the character's vertical range. The higher you jump, the higher you can go. Got it? Are move and jump both visible on the status screen? That's right, you can see all your stats on the status screen. Okay, but I can't walk on lava or water, right? Of course you can't, Roland. You can jump a single space, but you can't jump more than one space in any direction. You're not allowed to jump into an occupied cell either. Be careful when the enemy is standing above you. An enemy above you will do more damage to you. And if you attack an enemy from below you, you'll do less damage. So try not to let anyone get the drop on you, Roland. Got it? Remember, it's much better to attack from above. Yeah, be careful of which way your enemy is facing. Attacks from the front are easier to dodge. Attacks from the side or rear are more accurate and hurt more. Move range, altitude, and facing. They're the big three of combat. Pay attention to those factors and the battle will be easier. Got it, Roland? Explain more than just moving around now. During battle, you can choose an action from the list. When you do, the range of that action will turn red. Different actions will have different ranges. There are different ranges for attacking, casting, magic, items. Each action has a different range available. If you selected a target, you can see its status. Make sure you don't attack your allies by mistake, alright? So you can friendly fire in this game. Oh yeah, if you want to get that window out of the way, just press the B button to toggle it on and off. Now isn't that useful? Window, B button? What are you talking about? A little bit of breaking the fourth wall, which has become sort of a gag in tutorials like this. Don't worry about it, I wasn't speaking to you. But okay, gotcha. Anyway, let's hurry. Moving on. After choosing a target, you'll see the projected damage accuracy floating above the target character's head. Keep those in mind before you commit yourself into acting. If you can't do anything else, all you can do is end. After selecting end, you can choose which direction to face. The action order will tell you who has the next turn. You can ask me more about the action order later. After you move and act, you won't be able to do anything else and will automatically be selected for you. Picking a direction really matters here, doesn't it? Yep, you don't want the enemy to hit you in the back. Roland, do you know about DP? Drive points, right? DP increases once you've completed an action. Yep, if you use them, you can increase the effect of an action. However, you can only keep 300 points, and you use 100 each time. You have to save up 100 points before you can use them. To use DP, select an action and then touch the icon at the bottom. You can just use the left or right on the control pad too. The more DP you use, the greater the effect of your action. Energy in your DP can lead to miracles on the battlefield. Stats? Man, I hate all those little numbers taunting me. Well, I'll start listing them. Tell me if I mess up. Alright? XP is your current experience points. It takes 100 to level up. Taking action in battle will increase your experience points. AO determines how often your turn comes around again. Move is how far you can move in one turn. Jump is how high you can jump. You can jump up to that range. Attack is the strength of your physical attacks. Defense determines how much damage you can take from physical attacks. Magic is your magical strength for attacking and healing spells. Res is your defense against magical attacks. Tech determines your accuracy when attacking an enemy. Speed determines how easily you can dodge an incoming attack. Yep, right. Are you even listening? It's important to know what different statistics mean. Man, we're knights. We don't do anything with magic. Well, we might face enemies who use magic someday. Who can say? Here's the action order. Whoever is the fastest gets to take his turn first. So the characters with the highest AO goes first, okay? Check the AO list to see the turn order of the battle. That list shows who gets to take their next turn when... If you want to see a longer turn list, then the one along the top, open the system menu during battle and select the order list. That'll show you a much longer turn list for everybody. The action order is very important. I should remember all this stuff. They will use lapis seeds. Yeah, I use them to heat my room when it's cold and dark. They're useful around the house. But you should wear them too. You can equip up to 3 lapis seeds at once. There are all kinds of lapis seeds you can equip. One will raise your defense to fire, or your maximum HP. Oh, I never knew that. You have to equip the lapis seeds before they take effect. I'll make sure to keep that in mind when choosing equipment. When you get into combat, you'll have to choose who fights. You can select who goes into battle and the deploy screen. Characters who will fight have a red border around them. Selecting them again will cancel the selection. Sometimes there will be some people who have to fight. They will have a required icon and you can't cancel them. When you select people, watch out for where you place them. Pressing the Y button lets you view the map. Pressing the X button lets you see your stats. Once you've made your decision, select the Go icon. Sometimes people will want to talk to you after the battle. Huh? You can probably tell who they are when choosing who will fight. Something good might happen if they participate in a battle. So pay attention to my teammates, right? Yep, you got it, Roland. Now go out there and be awesome. So that should be it. Are you paying attention? Continue. Let's begin. That was a pretty long tutorial. Now we've got our tutorial fight.
Let's do it!
As he said, we've got our movement.
Let's do it!
We can attack from the side, which will do more damage. Use our arts here.
This is it!
48 damage, not bad. In turn.
Eat this! Oh!
Okay, we got hit with a critical hit. Let's get behind. Can't get a slice anymore, so we'll do a regular attack.
Knock it off! It's payback time!
But we got 2 turns because we're faster, generally.
Ha! Knock it off!
Hold on. Time out.
probably possible to lose that battle, but I've never lost it. Get some bonus items. Today's training is over. You are dismissed.
Today's practice was hard. Dad's way too enthusiastic.
He's worried you might slip up.
So the grizzled old veteran is the father of our pair here.
He's more worried about you.
Are you still fighting? Stop it, you two! Anyway, now that training is over for today, why don't we go to the pre-festival? There'll be fireworks!
The pre-festival.
I hate crowds.
Yeah, crowds are
But we'll
kind
be
of
patrolling
annoying.
for the next 3 days. Now's the only time we can go. Please?
Sounds good to me. You should come too, Rosh. Her Majesty should be there.
The Queen? Maybe I'll go then.
So Rash has a thing for the queen.
All the boys are in love with the queen. I'm jealous. I want to be like her.
You look nothing like the Queen.
Burn.
Not like that. I just look up to her, that's all.
Let's go then. The fireworks and the Queen are waiting.
Hey, do you think I can go get Steiner? He should still be at his laboratory.
So then is Steiner.
Does he even like fireworks?
Won't he just say, go away, I'm busy with my research?
Well, he is passionate about his work, but come on, fireworks!
A convincing argument.
By the way, what is he researching right now?
I don't know. He won't tell me.
Why, the runic engine, of
But
course.
he says it's something that will make everyone happy.
Happy.
Oh,
Maybe it will make
whatever.
people happy.
Let's just go and get him.
Okay.
Next to Carnava Castle Plaza. I think that's going to be a good place to stop off for now. So I will save. Nice quick save. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. I might be continuing this series over on my Patreon page so that I can build up a nice selection of episodes, and maybe I'll batch release them a couple of months from now. But I guess I'll leave this first episode up on the channel just because. So if you want to see more, follow my Patreon, or you can wait a few months for the episodes to drop on the channel eventually. So until then, I'll see you all later. Bye bye.